mess with justice.
Hey there guys, Concretron here. Welcome back to another ranking where today I'll be doing top 5 Bazookas Skylanders, I suppose. And by that I mean characters, with a bazooka. I do have 5, fortunately. I've got 6. I almost just forgot one of my favorites, but who knows. I will say that most of them are from the life and fire element, and that's not my choice. That's just where most of them are. Most of them actually being life, I think, that I have. But number 5 is going to be Kaboom. Now, I've only had 6 of them, and the 6th place would technically be Super Shot Stealth Elf by default. And Super Shot Stealth Elf's alright, I suppose, at best. But Kaboom, on the other hand, is leagues ahead Stealth Elf, because I really like his gameplay. I really like his cannon jump. The cannon jump's definitely a lot of fun. And in Trap Team, anyways, his third move where you shoot where you stop moving and shoot the missiles up, it's actually pretty good, and it's also a lot of fun. But in Imaginators and Superchargers, it's just kind of meh at best, because it's not as powerful, especially in Imaginators where they got nerfed. So like this one. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, that's basically it. And then you can charge up a Mega Shot. Charge up a Mega Shot. Boom. Which is definitely fun. It looks like it bounced a bit, but... Oh, I didn't show off the cannon jump, but that's fine. Alright, number 4. I'm just going to throw him across the portal. This is going to be Bumble Blast. I really, really, really like Bumble Blast. All of these next characters are really good. And if you've played as Bumble Blast before, he is OP. I even did a solo run with him. I won it easily. Pretty. And even Imaginators doesn't stop the awesomeness as Bumble Blast, because his first move is you spam the bees. His second move is where he throws honey, where the bees will do more damage to that person. And then his third move is a little mine, which can, lie around. It'll explode for a lot of damage, knock enemies back, and cover them in honey. And you can see that I will occasionally throw out some bees out of my backpack. And then I can also hold it to do like a triple bee, or I can hold it even more to do the queen bee, which will continuously knock enemies in the air and temporarily disable them, basically. Definitely a lot of fun. Now, number 3 is going to be the Sensei Flarewolf. I also realized that I had Chompy Mage, but I don't think he would have made this list anyways. Flarewolf is, Flarewolf. He's a Sensei, so he's definitely more powerful than all the other ones, because just by default, really. And you can throw your bazooka rockets, I suppose, at the characters. You can, enemies, whatever. You can't move while you're doing his first move, but it makes up for it in your second move, where you do a little dash. It also knocks enemies into the air if they're knockable. You saw that if you hold it, you can do this for multiple rockets and just more damage in general. And then his third move is a flamethrower that will progressively get more powerful until you become a Beyblade. And it also sucks enemies in towards you and just rapidly hit them. It's a heck of a lot of fun. What's really cool is you can jump up like this. This is probably like one of the most unique Skylanders moves that I've seen. So, he's just really OP. Awesome design. I took him off the portal, jeez. Alright, number 2 is going to be a relatively new addition to my cast, is Zook. Or Zook, however you want to call it. I think it's Zook because it's Bazooka. And Bazooka is definitely a lot of fun, especially in Giants. He's really good. So he's got, your Bazooka, which does have the nice perk of the shrapnel. You can see it travels a distance before it explodes. You can move while you're doing it. And if you hold the A button, you can have it basically go for infinite. His second move is a barrier, which I think enemies will then target. But if you put it will also damage enemies it touches. It will also you can see attack enemies. I think occasionally. I don't know. I saw it do it once. And then his third move is the pineapple grenade, which is my favorite move that he has by far, because one, it's really powerful. You just shoot it. It hits the ground, and then it has like a little splatter, and it also puts up your barriers, which will distract them instantly. And then you can hold it, as long as you don't get hit, to have a little barrage, I suppose, of these things. You can aim them. It's so good, especially in giants. You can hit, overarching characters like that. A heck of a lot of fun. Zook, if you don't have him, he's pretty cheap. One of the original 32. He's a lot of fun, bro. This is probably my favorite thing that you can do with him. It's just, there's no reason not to get him. Alright, number 1, though, is pretty obvious. That's going to be the one and only Dive Clops. Now, if you've been around here for any of my top 5s involving him, you know that Dive Clops is one of he's my favorite water, my 4th favorite Skylander ever, right behind Crypt King Eyebrow, Chop Chop, and he is so broken. Dive Clops, he's like broken, especially in Superchargers, especially he's broken. You can shoot these mines around, which will temporarily stay on the floor, damage enemies, and slow them down at the same time. And that's just with his primary move. You can then charge it up for a Mega Shot, which will make a bigger one, which will do even more damage and, splash it around and all that. And then you've got your Sonar, which will damage enemies, and then any mines that you have on the ground will then explode once you hit the Sonar. So if you can throw a bunch of them at the feet of something, it would hit, the Sonar would hit them, and then any mines around will explode. And the Sonar is like the ultimate crowd control because it hits everything around you. And then his third move is you got a little which then you can toss out things like that, do a little spin around or not. That's basically all Dive Clops has, but I just got cornered. So just thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.